What you don't realise actually is this is take 2. I've already recorded this once and the sound went all funny and my wobble gob didn't match up to my gob. So I just thought, you know what, let's just do it again. So goodness knows whether I'll remember what I said. I'll repeat myself, but you won't know, guys, because this is take 2. So, hope you enjoyed that little montage of me making my stand. It took 6.5 hours. Thanks very much to Mr. B for being there to help me do all that and get it all set up, and faffing and trying to sort things out. It was lovely doing it. It's a bit exhausting, but it was lovely and I was really pleased with what I ended up with my stand. So Knit and Stitch 2024, all done and dusted. Thank you so much to anybody that popped by just to say hello or brought me a project for me to have a nosy at. There were some beautiful ones. And thank you to anybody that made a purchase. It really, really does mean the world to me, especially seeing as though this is now my full-time job. So yeah, it was really, really good. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, it was just amazing. Anything that I've got left from the show, some of my bobbin kits, the cupcake kits that have threads and printed fabrics in, are all on my website. Any threads I got left over are on there as well. There's not many templates left. I'm going to have to spend a couple of days reprinting lots of the templates. I've got a few bobbins left and I need to get those on, so that'll probably be sometime next week. My shed needs to warm up a little bit before I go into it. It's a beautiful day in Brighouse today. We've actually got some sunshine, but it's really, really cold. So I don't think I'm heading out there today. So I just thought I'd share with you. I did manage to get out and about and do a little bit of shopping. It'd been rude not to. And then I've got a little montage that I'm going to do at the end, just of some of the exhibitions and things like that I did manage to get out and record. I didn't manage to get out and do as much recording as normal because obviously I was working and it was slightly bonkers. So Thursday and Friday were bonkers. Saturday, hardcore people that came in the snow, thank you so much, because we were thinking it might have been a very slow day on Saturday with the weather. And those people that came Sunday, thank you. It has just been the most delightful weekend. Wobble Gob was on overdrive. I haven't really spoken or said anything for 3 days now. It's taken me that long. 2 days to recover. Yesterday I had a day getting a new kit ready that I thought about while I was in Knit and Stitch. Even when I'm there, I'm still thinking about what can we do next. And I've got a couple of new kit ideas for 2025, so that's kind of exciting. It's kicked me up the bum a bit and got my mojo back. So coming up with some new designs and stuff like that. I've no idea what I was going to say then. I don't know. Oh, Wobble Gob, yes, not talking for 3 days. I'm feeling a bit more like myself today, I have to say. Feels a bit more normal. Yeah, it was exhausting, but good exhausting. So I just thought I'd show you, even though I didn't really get out and about to do a lot of shopping, I did do a little bit of shopping. So on the first day, Kloths Atelier was the stand I walked past every single morning on the way in, and their fabrics are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So the first thing, and this was before the show even opened, I purchased myself a little bundle of their linens. Oh gosh, they are divine. I just thought I need to mix up my colours a bit. I've done a lot of yellow and blue for the past couple of years, so I think I'm going to throw in a bit more of like licheny greens, possibly, and a bit of teal in there as well. So I just thought, I really like their bundles because you don't always want really big bits of fabric. You just want little bits because obviously we do like little projects. So I thought these will be lovely. They'll come in so handy. But then I did have to go back and I did buy myself a couple of pieces of their linen. Just because I just love mustard yellow. It's my favourite colour. It matches everything. And then this tealy blue, the two of those together just absolutely pop. They're absolutely beautiful. So I did buy myself a few little bits of fabric. Emma from Popplestone Studios, she's on the Isle of Scilly, and she makes these beautiful buttons and things like this, and I always buy one every year and I turn them into a brooch. And I had one of these are the bits that you put, if you've got like a scarf, you pop it through, so you've got like fabric from your knitted scarf and you pop that over the top and then pop it through. But what I tend to do with these is I glue them together. I think I go through and do it like that, and I glue them and then put a brooch back on the back. So I've got quite a collection of her buttons that I've made into brooches. I had a beautiful one of these and I had it on my apron at the show, and next minute I came to look and it had gone. Can't find it anywhere. I've got no idea where that went, so I had to buy myself a new one. So it's really reminiscent, her style of work, of Gustav Klimt, with the patterns and colours and things like this. So I've got myself a new badge to make into a brooch. A couple of people came by and I got a few little gifts, which was lovely. So Lona came over from Canada. She bought one of my pieces from my exhibition, and I've kept it to knit and stitch because she was coming over. She did 3 days. I think she did 5 workshops over the 3 days, and then she was off to Italy, I think it was. So she brought me some lovely buttons, but then she bought me this. A local maker makes these little, well, I'm assuming it's a miniature darning mushroom, but this screws off so that you can keep your needles in it. So it's like a needle case as well. Mr. B was coveting this. He was busy looking at it. You never know. He might start making something like that. I don't know. Gets his brain going. So thank you so much. That was beautiful. Sue came by and gave me a load of her threads. So she was the old piggery, and we were chatting ages ago, and she reminded me that she used to have a stand next to me. I think it was at Yarndale many moons ago, and I'd totally forgotten that we knew each other. So she sent me those, and then I'm going to try and do this again. Jill popped by from the Stitching Hour because she knows that I'm loving my hoagie with my socks, so she knitted me some socks. Absolutely divine. Totally match my top that I'm wearing today. I've coordinated my outfit with my socks, Jill. So thank you for those. They are super toasty. Oh, wasn't putting both feet on, and I'm not taking them off because my feet are nice and warm. And then I did do a little bit of shopping, just thinking about next year's challenges. So the 52 words, I've said about going with a colourway. So I went to Paintbox Threads, dun, dun, dun. Love Paintbox Threads, and got myself a selection of threads. So I'm going blues. I've got a yellow background for my piece, and then I was going with blues. I thought, oh God, they're yummy, absolutely yummy. Threw in a silver, and then I needed another one. And I thought, actually, I know I don't like pink, but that just looks divine with those when you put them together as a colourway. I was auditioning lots of different colours on the stand. So I got those ones from Paintbox Threads. And then just up from me, there was Kate's Kloths, and she did a little bit of a pick and mix as well. So I went and got some of her little bits and pieces. So again, I've got a couple of blues, sort of textured ones, a shiny one. Sorry, my phone just, it keeps beeping. Let's just turn that off. There we go. And then a couple of yellows. I don't really have shiny yellows, so I got some shiny ones. And then while I was at the till, I saw a basket of silk, sari silk. Even though that's not my colourways, I just thought it was absolutely delightful as well. So did quite a bit of shopping to say that I was on a stand all weekend. It's one of those things, it's like when you need to go to the loo, you go in different routes. So that's all that. So it's all it's just been really, really exciting. My thankfuls this week. I'm so thankful to family and friends. So Mr. B for helping me set everything up. Harriet for being on the phone so I could video what I'd done and she gave me advice. Jane, Liz and Leanne, thank you so much for helping me out over the weekend. Couldn't have done things without you. And Liz's daughter came over as well. So that, I'm really thankful to friends and family. Thankful to everybody that came by, everybody that supports me, everybody that comes and says hello, comes online and chats, has joined the subscriptions and memberships, pops by the stand, and shows me what they've been doing and shares the projects. I saw some beautiful projects from this year. I've got some of you, you're all so talented and you should really be proud of yourselves. I love it that people come and they'll say, I'm doing it, but I'm a bit behind. So if they've got to apologise. Remember, guys, it's not about that. It's not about always being first. It's about you and you enjoying it and just stitching for the love of stitch. So just remember that. And then the last thing I'm thankful for, which I'm not really a heavy drinker, but I was really thankful for a gin and tonic. Last week I had a few. On the Saturday, Robert and I, we thought, right, we'll treat ourselves, we'll go out for tea, we think we've really earned it. So we went for a couple of drinks first, and I don't normally ever have doubles, and I had a double gin and tonic, and then Robert got me another gin and tonic. And when I came to get up, I nearly fell over and totally embarrassed myself. So yes, won't be drinking again for a while. But yeah, it's been amazing. So I'm going to pop a little montage on the end of some of the little galleries that I took some video of, some of the photos of different places. I'll put links to where I've got everything from in the blurb. Membership is open for 2025 for the What's Sewing On and Bobbing Along groups. Please remember to go to the anbrookonline.co.uk website. That's where you join, not the Anbrook. You can go to Anbrook first and just click on memberships and it'll take you to the online website, but it's the online website that people need to be at when you're logging in. A few people have tried logging in. Well, you can log in to my normal website and then they're wondering why they can't find it. It's because you're on the wrong website. But when you get to my website, there's a little video, it's worth watching, that just takes you through all the different bits that you need to do, and there's written instructions as well. So I'm really hoping that you'll join me next year. It's not long, it's just over a month before we start the first project. So there we have it. Enjoy the little bit of video for knit and stitch that I've done. Thank you for joining me on the Wobble Gob, and I'll see you at some point in the future. Obviously, maybe back on a Wednesday. Last time the video was a day early. This time it's a day late, but it has taken me 3 days to recover. And I haven't spoken really for 3 days. I wobble gobbed for 4 days solid. For, how long was the show open for? 5, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7.5 hours! Oh, I hadn't realised that. 7, 21, 28, nearly 30 hours worth of wobble gobbing. No wonder I was exhausted. Oh, blimey Riley. Shows I am definitely a wobble gob. See you next time. Love, hugs, happy stitching. Ta-da!